But you got the perspective over there.
You can see both perspectives.
Probably.
Even if they don't do better, it'd be funnier for me to watch both perspectives.
The villagers don't start using this house, I'm gonna get pissed.
Come on. I feel like these pink trees go faster or something. I got like a whole forest over here already. I can never tell when Odie does something and like I can't tell if it's just Odie or just Tiff or what because if I see Odie doing something, I start yelling at him. Tiff will get scared and hunker down like she did it too, even if she didn't. And Odie doesn't have any reaction at all to anything, so I don't ever know when he does anything. Yeah. If you're talking, I can't hear you. I was
A
wondering why you
villager's
went so
already
quiet.
used this house. He came in and he opened the door and he looked at the bed and then he walked upstairs and he started getting green all over him and he was like, hell yeah, I love this shit. So, update on the villagers, they absolutely will use this
They
house.
might
Look at
start
him over
breeding now.
there.
I'm pretty sure that
Ooh,
might be like how you breed them. Just putting beds around them.
I love the idea of that. I mean, it's just like a freaky freak, but like... Dude, we're gonna have the best village in the block. Like, the girls aren't gonna know what to do with this. I was talking to you about Odie. I was talking to you about the villager coming in here. I literally went, Roger, and then you went, are you alright? Like, I thought you thought I was dying, and then I was explaining to you about the villager and how much fun I was having. Oh, I need more cobblestone.
I don't like people watching me build.
You don't, or you do?
I don't. If I don't know what I'm
Why?
doing, I just build. I feel like it's very boring.
I think that people like really like to watch building videos actually. There's a pig stuck down here.
I was playing Fortnite today, and I could not piss on one person. I was getting pissed all over. It was crazy.
I was not pissing on kids. Kids are pissing on me.
I wonder just like I haven't heard anything about Diddy in a while.
I absolutely have. Did you hear that there's like a video of him? He thought he was gonna get out of jail, like on bail or whatever, and they were like, "No, like you need to stay in here because you've been bad." And he like started flipping his shit, and he was like, he started like throwing shit and like acting a fool, and like, girl, you really thought you were gonna get out? Like,
All this evidence, and he thinks he's gonna get out just like that.
on bail of all things, like you're insane if you thought that for real. And what was I saying? Oh, did he? And then so he started like freaking his shit out, and somebody was recording him. I'm not sure why they were recording him, but they were. And he's like throwing stuff everywhere and like acting a fool. And they said that he's stopped eating in there because he's scared he's gonna get poisoned. And like, good, you know, like if you're gonna be absolutely disgusting human, you get what you deserve in life. I feel like this little pig. Do you need help out? Like I don't know how to help you. I helped it out. It's cool. But I don't understand how there could be all this evidence against him, and he's like, "Yeah, they're gonna let me out on bail." And then they're like, "No, actually, you don't get out on bail." He's like, "You know what? Fuck you." Like,
I can't believe it took so long for him to get caught.
honestly, me either.
Because he wasn't really hiding it that well, I feel like. And there was so many like hints or like foreshadowing stuff in his
For
past.
me, it's the fact that like so many people in Hollywood knew about it. Like Eminem, other people knew about it, you know, and y'all were just like, whatever. Hey, and the Jay-Z thing, I was reading more about that today too, and him wanting her identity to come out is really scary to me. Cause like, what did you want to?
What's her name got to do with it?
But people were talking about Beyonce was like, there's a bed literally over there, but I still ran all the way over here. Um, Beyonce is like praying that it's over quickly and it's not dragged out in court, like because she said she wants to get back to her normal life as possible. Like I bet you freaking do, you absolute
Yeah,
freak.
I'm
Like
sure Jay-Z and Diddy does too.
yeah, they both want to continue their life as normal. And she's like sticking by her husband. She's like, he didn't do this. But if we're keeping it real, if she stuck by him by Lemonade, like after the Lemonade album, we all knew that she was going to stick by him through this, you know?
I'll never forgive her for
Actually,
taking him back for that. That's just crazy.
not even taking it back, I don't think they ever really broke up.
She was the last
I
person I
think
would have ever saw as far as like a celebrity to get cheated on.
over, like, you can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. And she's just like, nah, like, I stayed with him. Like, are you crazy or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hate when I'm trying to mine for cobble and I hit a big old thing of dirt.
I feel like we didn't really upgrade these farms at all. We just turned them pink,
That
which is
was
like fine.
I planned to make them bigger, uh, like wider and everything, so we could fit more.
I don't know. I'm not feeling this design, but I'm not really sure what kind of design I would prefer. You know. I keep muting to cough, and then like I'm scared I'm gonna forget to unmute again now. I need to unload some shit inside of a chest somewhere. We need to change the light bulbs in here to be pink, the light pole things to be pink, and like this new bigger house, Lord have mercy, she's big. But it really like I was taken aback when Beyonce was like, I just want to return to my normal life. Like, yeah, I bet you freaking do. Like, it almost made me be like, well, no, duh, you know? Like,
Yeah, like
like when they said that that was her comment on it, she's like, Beyonce just hopes to go back to her normal life. Yeah, I
literally
bet.
anybody going through anything that is different from their normal life wants their normal
Wants to
life.
return to the
Like, what do
normal
you
life,
mean?
yeah. It would almost be weirder if you were like, nah, I like when Jay-Z's in court, you know?
Yeah. I like for everybody to be publicly shaming and everything about my husband, who I have kids with, kids
Like
old enough
maybe
to
when
see
he
the crap on
cheated
the
on him
internet.
and stuff. Yeah, Jay-Z talked about that. Did you see his like note that he wrote on Instagram, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently he wrote about it and he was like, this is all fake and like it's crazy and like
I gotta get back
apparently
in.
to the go ahead.
I gotta get back in tune with like,
Wow.
uh,
Social media?
yeah. Like if it's
Yeah.
not us, I don't know what goes on.
Like if you're gonna have a career in social media, you should probably know social media stuff. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, he wrote this thing on Instagram to the lawyer who, like the victim's lawyer, and he was like, "This isn't my first time dealing with people like this, and like people like me do not take this sitting down. Like I'm gonna come for your ass real
Mm,
hard." And I guess that's why he was like, "Say her name, then. Like you're crazy right now." Like,
very weird.
and did you know that apparently he has another son who's God, I want to say like 20. He was born in like 96, so he's probably like 30 now or something. But this woman, she was 16 and Jay Z was 22,
See,
I think. And she said that like she had a boyfriend in high school, right? And this guy has been fighting in court for 10 years to say like Beyonce's my dad. What the fuck am I talking about? To say like Jay-Z is my dad, and the mom came in court too and like under oath was like, I only had sex with two men and it was my high school boyfriend and Jay-Z. And the courts were like, okay, then they need to give, and like Jay Z showed up to court or whatever, and the courts were like, well, you need to give a DNA sample, and her high school boyfriend did, and he's not the father. But Jay Z is refusing to give his DNA sample and has spent 10 years in court, like
hmm
battling this. And so, like, that already makes you look a little suspicious, you
yeah. If it's
know?
if it's
Be-
if it's not, then you simply give it up. Like,
no,
were you
100%.
scared of them
Like,
cloning you? Like,
exactly. Because right now, if somebody came to me and was like, you're the father of my
yeah, I'd
child,
be
I'd
doing
be
that
like,
quick.
yeah, I'd be like, okay, then let's go to the place and I will give you my DNA immediately. I don't care what you do with it. Take the test, you know?
I'll shave my head bald.
So that way, when you have the cute little DNA thing, you can be like Maury and be like, I'm not the dad, you know? I'd be like, 100%. I'll give you my
If
DNA.
somebody
No
dead to me
questions
right now, I would
asked.
take him on more.
But Maury's
Get a
dead,
little
I think.
Cassidy's. There's other shows like that,
Maury's.
though.
I don't think there is.
Nobody
Because
else does
Jerry
that.
Springer's also dead. You could probably go on Steve Wilkos. I don't know if he's still making his show or not. But he's
He's the
still
only one living,
around.
huh? Out of the big three.
I think it's so funny that he started off as a bodyguard for Jerry Springer too,
There's a
and
zombie in our house.
now
And a
he's like stole
skeleton.
Jerry's job a little bit. Yeah, I know. I'm lighting up this house here, but like, I don't think people understand how much more guilty
How did you shoot me from behind?
it makes them look to be like, no, I'm not going to give my DNA test because even if Jay-Z had never met this woman in his life, if you would just do the DNA test, then we would all know that, you know? But you saying, no, I'm not going to do the DNA test, and like spending 10 years in court over it, it's giving you're the dad, and you know you're the dad, but you don't want to come out and be like, yes, I had sex with a 16-year-old at 22, especially when apparently he met Beyonce when Beyonce was 16,
I
and
heard
he
that
was
too.
like,
I heard that too.
yeah. So
And
like,
there's this video, right? And
right?
there's like video proof of them saying this. Jay-Z said that he was in the room the first time he met, or I can't remember if it was Rihanna or Jay-Z who said it, but when they first met, they was joking around. They made it seem like a joke, you know. He was like, Rihanna was 16, by the way. He
Is it
said
the thing
that
about leaving the room?
jumping out
Yeah,
the
I know
window.
exactly what you're about to say. Did you see all of the videos of him like speaking for Rihanna and like covering her mouth when she like tries to talk
No.
in interviews and stuff? Oh my God, Roger, you're so out of touch. It's like talking to a grandpa. But when Rihanna was like 16 and she was doing like, I think she won an award. I don't think it was a Grammy. I think it was a, hold on. The stupid dogs are fighting over one toy when they literally all got exactly 6 toys for Christmas. There's no reason to fight. The
Six
amount of
toys to
toys in
eat.
this house is crazy. Yeah. Well, they've also tore up a good amount, but like still grow up, you know. Um, we need to sleep. But the point is that she won an award. I'm pretty sure it was an MTV award, whichever one those are, and